I was able to get a leash on her and bring her in. And like once we looked in her ears, there was just like at least 500 ticks in her ears. But one that stands out to me in particular is when I think it was last year we were in Canacine, Mexico, doing a spay neuter clinic. And I just went and walked around kind of near where we were doing the clinic to try to like wrangle street dogs to bring them in to get spayed and neutered, just like ones that didn't have owners. So I was like basically trying to catch them. And I found one, and her name was Snacks, or I named her Snacks, but I found one girl. She was really sweet. She was like wagging her tail at me from afar, but you could tell she was like unsure of people. Like, she was really skinny. And like the closer that I got to her, she just had ticks all over her.
Mm.
Like you could see them all over her body, like huge. They were on her eyelids. She was like shaking her head because they were all over her neck. It was like the most ticks I've ever seen on a dog. And I was able to get a leash on her, bring her in. And like once we looked in her ears, there was just like at least 500 ticks in her ears. Like it was
Oh
just
my
crazy that
gosh.
this dog was living like that. And she was still so like sweet and loving and like let me, like pick her up and like, I don't know, just how loving she was, even though she clearly like hadn't lived well. Like she probably slept under cars and things her entire life. And then we were able to get a flight for her. Or we did a plea on social media to see if we could raise money to get her. Like once we got all the ticks off, we got her all cleaned up, taken care of. We were able to raise the money thanks to our community to fly her to the United States. And then I fostered her once she got here. And yeah, just how like sweet and loving and happy she was. And she was like running around the yard with my dogs and like just like never had a bad day in her life. If you just met this dog that day, like you would never guess where she was found, just like in total filth. And then now she's adopted with a family in Eugene, and they send me pictures and videos every now and then of her. And she's just like running off leash in like these meadows with her other dog friends. And like she has her little sweater on, and like just she just looks so happy. So yeah, just seeing like how even if I didn't walk down that street that day, like who knows where she would have ended up, or that she would have lived her whole life like that, is just really like shows how resilient dogs are and like how far they can come if you just give them a little bit of a chance.